So this is breakfast, the scrambled tofu, egg substitute, and fried bacon. And I'm telling you, this is awesome. If you were only here to taste this. Hello, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to make tofu, but I'm going to make it in the way of scrambled eggs. So this is my seasoning. I have my green seasoning in there, cilantro, thyme, shadow benny, and onion and garlic. And I'm going to blend this up and blend it up into a seasoning paste. And this is what I'm going to use to I'm going to cook it up in olive oil, and then I'm going to put the tofu in there. I'm going to be using this tofu. This is the extra organic, extra firm tofu, but I'm going to crumble it up and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like when it's crumbled up. So let's begin. So I am going to blending this up. So this is the way I did this. I blended up the seasoning, the onion, the garlic, the shadow benny, the cilantro, the thyme, and I'm going to cook this in some olive oil and let it cook, and then I'm going to put the crumbled tofu in there. And I'm also going to, the tofu, I'm going to put some black pepper, some turmeric to give it that kind of like yellowish eggish looking. You're going to see what I'm talking about. So okay, so this is what the tofu looks like, and I'm going to take excess water from there because the tofu sits in water. So I'm going to take the excess water so it wouldn't be too watery when I'm frying it up. And this is what it looks like when I crumbled it up. So I'm going to take the excess water, and see it's starting to, my hands are clean. So I'm going to, and this is the seasoning that I blended up. So I'm cooking it up, and then I'm going to put the turmeric. I'm going to put the turmeric, the black pepper. I'm not going to put salt today because my father-in-law, this is really for him because he does not eat meat. He's vegetarian, and we use eggs and chicken and stuff like that, but he does not eat meat. So I usually do a lot of tofu, vegetarian meat for him. So I have blended my seasoning, and now I'm frying it up. And then when it cooks a little bit, I'm going to put the tofu in there and let it finish frying up. And I'm going to make some Trinidadian fried bacon. That's how we call it in my country. But this is a season. It's looking good. And I'm going to put the tofu in here, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. I'm Trinidadian, and I haven't had this dish in a long time. So today I decided to do this. So it's nighttime now. So I'm going to knead this flour, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. And then in the morning, then I'll show you how I make the bake. So what I have in the flour, I have yeast, I have baking soda, I have coconut sugar. Instead of just regular sugar, I have coconut sugar and olive oil, and I'm going to put an egg in there. So I put olive oil, and then I put an egg. I have a cup of warm water. So now I'm going to put the water in there gradually, and I'm going to mix. I have 3 cups. I have 3 cups of and I'm going to go in a circular motion, and I have 3 cups of flour in here. So we don't want it stiff, we want it a little sticky. So, and I'm going to show you, I'm going to continue mixing, and then I'll show you what it looks like. So it's a little sticky, but that's exactly how I want it. Okay, so I'm going to put some olive oil on this, and then I'm going to put it in and then I'm going to put it into a Ziploc bag, and I'm going to set it in the fridge, and then I'm going to in the morning I'm going to start a video up again and show you guys what I do with it. So I'm going to be making fried bake, and it's going to be, says about 3 cups of flour, and I put yeast, baking soda, olive oil, an egg. I also put coconut sugar, and I knead it up, sticky. See, it's a little sticky. And then I'm going to put some olive oil on it now, put it in a Ziploc bag, and put it in the fridge for in the morning, and then I'll continue the process. Okay, so I have put the tofu into the green seasoning that I fried up, and I put some onion and garlic, onion and green onions in here, and I'm going to cook this up, and then I'm going to put some black pepper and turmeric to give it that eggish color. So right now it's all whitish, and I want it to look more like eggs. So I'm going to let this cook, let the onion and garlic, keep on saying garlic because the garlic is already inside the green seasoning. So I'm going to let this not cook all the way, because I like my onions when I'm doing this like a little crunchy. So I'm going to cover it and let it cook for a little bit, and then I'll put my turmeric and black pepper in there, and this would be my tofu scrambled tofu, which is a substitute for scrambled eggs. Doesn't that look good though? So this is what it's looking like. It's just a few more minutes, and then I'll be taking it off, and this will be our scrambled tofu egg substitute. Almost done. And I'm going to show you what the what Trinidadian fry bake looks like. But this is our egg substitute. This is the scrambled tofu. I had previously blended some green seasoning with a lot of garlic and a little onion also, and then I fried up the onion. I put the tofu in there, let it cook in the seasoning, and then I put the oil, the onion and green onions, and cook it in. The onions and green onions are not cooked all the way. It gives it a nice crunchy flavor, because I didn't put a lot of seasoning there. The only thing I did, I put turmeric to give it a nice yellow color, and I put a little black pepper, that's it. But the onion and the green seasoning gave it the flavor. And I did not put any salt because my father-in-law has high blood pressure, so I did not put any salt in there. But you can do it however you want to do it, but this is the way I'm doing it. And he loves tofu, he loves vegetarian meat, and I just wanted you guys to see how I prepare my scrambled tofu egg substitute, so he can also enjoy his breakfast. Okay, so this is my fry bake that I'm and frying up. And as I said, I started this last night and then I put it in the fridge, and then this morning I am frying it up. If you want it nice and crispy, you can let it fry longer and let it get darker, but if you want it just soft, you can leave it light. Like this is very light, you can take it out, but I like it nice and crispy, so I leave it a little longer like this. Let it get a little darker, so it gives it a nice crispy crunch when you're eating it. And this is ones that I've done already. And this is my egg, my tofu scramble, my egg substitute. This bread is so soft. Look how easy it breaks off. Look at the softness in it. It's so soft, but yet still a little crunchy because I left it there a little longer to get a little darker. It's so soft. I'm telling you, you're going to really try this and let me know. You're really going to enjoy it. It is so good. So this is breakfast, the scrambled tofu egg substitute and fry bake, and I'm telling you, this is awesome. If you were only here to taste this, it is so good. Nice and soft, but yet still crunchy. Tofu. So good. And I did not put salt, yet still the flavor is, oh my Lord, I don't know how to describe it. The only thing I can tell you, just try it. Leave a comment down below and let me know what you think. Okay, thank you for watching my video.